felt certain I would find you here, Arisen. And it seems I was right.
A new destination calls to you, I take it. Say no more. I look forward to seeing where you take us.
The Arisen decides our path. We have but to follow. Anything might lurk in these depths. We would do well to be prepared.
Adventure awaits. My heart thrills with anticipation.
Especially rested as we are, this battle ought to be in our favor.
Try not to get hit, lest all that vim go to waste.
These fiends are only truly defeated when their skulls are smashed beyond repair. A common reward. Frustratingly so.
We'll find a use for it, I'm sure.
Now, what might that be?
Let us ponder how best to proceed.
Well done.
Not fault your prowess.
I can be no less in service to the Arisen.
Not a bad idea. The Arisen turns blue with cold. A meeting challenge if ever I saw one. This will be over in moments.
Right you are.
I can't wait to find out what's inside. A passage? Here? Truly. There are secrets around every corner.
Pray, keep your wits about you. We needn't go barging in. Battle took more out of me than I would have liked.
Let us pick ourselves up, dust ourselves off, and try not to slip up again.
Protect the shipment! Steel yourself! Cut the fiends down! Don't let them touch the shipment!
Fiend! How did this happen? We must defend the cargo! They're a tenacious little.
Our task is complete.
I thank you for coming to our aid. That was a tight spot you saved us from. And what luck! Nary a scratch on the wares to show for it.
We've made it then. What's our first order of business, Arisen? Tell is, Vermund was once a Beastren kingdom. Truly?
Quite. Though no definitive records remain.
Peruse at... Good evening, sir. I trust you fared all right on the roads, despite the hour? You know where to find me.
Welcome.
'Tis a ladder. Shall we see where it leads?
Ah, excellent find.
So much more.
ladder, a treasure chest. We shall have to find a way to reach it.
Might as well take a look while you're here, eh?
Fancy a look at my wares?
What could yon chest be hiding? I must know.
Let us hope your curiosity will be rewarded.
Swapping stories is one of life's great pleasures.
This place is lovely. Surely I'll need to replenish my stock before long.
Fancy a look at my wares? Fancy a look at my wares? Fancy a look at my wares?
Right, that's one. Need anything?
Stop and have a look. I've
I
wares
keep
and
feeling eyes on the back of my head.
We have found a material. I'm sure we'll find a purpose for it in due time. This might be worth a read.
A thorough perusal might reveal aught of interest.
Might as well take a look while you're here, eh? Take it easy today.
Well met, son. How might I be of service?
Wait a minute.
how can I get more customers to shop here?
That looks promising. Any ideas as to how we might reach it?
I shall take this opportunity to observe our surroundings.
Suppose I can finish it tomorrow. Well met, son. How might I be of service?
Not a care in the world, just as it should be.
Might as well take a look while you're here, eh?
Isn't there anything? Very well. I shall return.
I could die happy in a place like this.
What to do? Got to try and stay away.
I love waking up knowing anything could happen.
I've literally been hunting for one day.
There are useful ingredients to be gathered here, I'll wager.
Shall we see if there's aught to be found while we're here?
You got a hankering for some.
One day, I'm going to have proper raiment.
Pray, slow your feet. You run too fast for the likes of me.
Let us endeavor to keep up, though we are less fleet of foot.
This ladder can take us to new heights.
We ought to put it to good use.
Ah, now here's a surprise.
Our collection grows.
Huh. I'll have to remember to tell my own master about this.
Slim pickings of late.
Words fail to capture the awe I feel standing atop this bridge.
One wonders how long it must have taken to build.
Well, that wasn't the homecoming I envisioned. Are you
You'd think they'd have learned from the last lot that we're not to be trifled with.
We fight. To arms!
Fear not, 'tis well in hand.
Well done!
This brute has quite a temper.
Might we not use their rage to our advantage?
'Tis easily done. We've earned ourselves a pat on the back.
Overconfidence is an enemy in and of itself. Let us instead strive to better ourselves with every battle. Yon chest is in a place not easily accessed.
One could almost think this was done to vex us. One of us has been drenched.
Be mindful.
A fine display of skill.
We are to retreat, then?
Let us defer to the Arisen's judgment.
True enough. It is not an enemy to be taken lightly. We must strike boldly and with presence of mind.
Of course. The answer was staring me right in the face. Prepare yourself.
It seems you have enraged our foe.
A reckless opponent makes for easy prey.
Understood. Tis the simplest strategy that our foe most abhors. Knock its feet out from under it, and strike ere it recovers.
I don't dare attempt such a feat, though. But together, I think we can manage it. Was most effective.
They must be revived. The enemy slows. Perhaps we have tired them out. We must make the most of this opportunity. Strike fast and true, and that quarry shall fall.
There, Master! Saurians!
We have no means of exploiting our enemy's weakness. Master, I discovered a treasure chest hereabouts during my last journey beyond the rift. Shall I guide you to it?
I shan't allow any further harm to come to you.
I've got a good feeling about this one. Tis no more or less than what one might have expected.
We cannot expect gleaming treasures round every corner.
Oh, You've come to a dangerous place. A small force ventured inside. Though I'll not stop you if you wish to explore. But
Ingredients are plentiful hereabouts.
No harm in picking a few.
Here at last. We have yet more locations to attend to. I say we start with the location nearest us. 'Twill save us a world of effort. We were to make for Har village, as I recall. 'Tis not far from here. Our road was a long one, but here we are at last. We've more places to go, yes? Then let us be off. I shall guide us to our nearest destination. We were to make for Har village, as I recall. 'Tis not far from here.
It shall be done. I am here to aid you, Arisen. Arisen, to me. I shall heal you.
fine. There's a haze over my eyes. Can anyone hear me? We need help. I don't want to fall here.
Damn blizzard! Is this where I'm to draw my last? Consarn it! I am in your...
I am saved.
I am in your debt, sir. Thanks to your valor.
Naught feels quite so wasteful as coming upon a fine piece of equipment after purchasing the very same item in a shop.
I expect that's a common occurrence in our line of work.
You're not one of ours. Forgive me. I cannot... Would you aid me in reaching the entrance?
Let me be the one to collect it.
Ice is our ally against such fiends.
To be called to your side, Arisen.
We shall have to crane our necks to spot our foes in a place like this.
We must be ready for anything.
You went in there to save my fellow soldiers. I underestimated you, friend. You've done well this day. I thank you.
Out of the cave at last. Such dark depths take their toll on the spirit.
'Tis as you say.
Oh, you have my gratitude, friend.
Here you are, Master. I hope you like it. I found it myself.
Hold, sir. Forgive me. We were hoping to we fled when the easier said than done. What are we to do? The guards not like to... Please, sir.
Saurians abound, Master. Be on your guard.
No room for carelessness.
Shall we report?
Is the deed done, good? We shall all be able... I dare say we'll have this. I cannot thank you enough. If you happen to pass by, I should like for you to see this place as 'twas of...
With this, the peril has passed. Still, perhaps we ought to visit the village again anon, just to be certain.
'Tis as you say.
We seem to have arrived without issue, but are we safe here?
The person we...
Welcome to... We serve all manner of fine ales here. Shall I pour you a cup to stop? Come back any time.
Look, Arisen! The one we're due to meet has...
Greetings, Your Majesty.
Welcome, Ivanhoe.
Well met, sir.
There is much we ought to tend to, if we are to strengthen Your Majesty's claim as a true Arisen. You've done a fine job culling those monsters, Your Majesty. The number of those who seek out this tavern, should you continue to display such valor, and it slips my mind.
And with that, our task...
There is much we ought to tend to, if we are for some time now, and so... In honor of his supposed the false sovereign's identity, but may up approaching the false sovereign. What say you, your majesty? My thanks. Some of the sentries posted on the once your infiltration is successful. Here. Bishops of take care, your majesty. Masquerades being as they are, much is made of appearances as such. There is much we ought to tend to, if while examining the palace for some time now, what's more, this cannot be yet 'tis strange. I dare say, 'twas not an 'tis a frail hope to be certain. I am glad to hear it, for I can
Follow me, if you would. I sense eyes upon us. Here we are.
How fare you, friend? Do you shop?
There's a ladder here.
I'm rather unfamiliar.
What?
My, I'm trapped like a rat in a cage. This Arisen's both shrewd and fleet of foot. 'Tis obvious now. Let's just say I was to report on your coming, but I suppose that... So, how about it, friend? Will you let me go? I've no reason to trouble you any further. Understandable. Still, no harm in asking.
You there! Halt!
Shit! We're in for it now.
With all likelihood, he is an agent dispatched from Batal. Pray, let us handle the rest. We will hear all he has to say before the week is out. I bid you.
Catches your eye.
Yes, sir.
No idle chatter,
It'll do you no good letting me rot in here, you know. Another agent will be on you afore long.
The false sovereign has been an enigma for far too long. What say we make for Vermin's eastern edge and investigate him? I can guide you to the vicinity of our destination, Master.
A guide is most welcome. Now we shan't lose our way. I shall take this opportunity to observe our surroundings.
Peruse at your leisure.
Good evening, sir. I trust you fared all right.
A good sleep will ensure we are prepared for the more. To this world I return, ready to put all I've learned to use.
Our adventure continues.
Come, we've much to be getting on with.
Ready to forge on?
Arisen. I should have expected you may yet linger here. 'Tis of dire import we unmask the false sovereign. You can count on me to fly to your aid in your hour of need, Ma. I found some materials we could use to enhance...
Can't complain, mind. Peruse at your leisure. Well, you will soon forget the fatigue of a long journey when treated to the... There's trade to be had in times both. You know where to find me.
Dead on my feet. Got much to do yet.
Have you business with the guild, sir? I should be glad to assist you.
Always a pleasure.
Hey, go on, have a look. Business hasn't been the best for some time. Time now. Pleasure doing business.
Not buying? That's just as well. Better to be selective than wasteful.
I'll carefully conserve my strength and endeavor to survive. I know where we can find the necessary materials.
I've just remembered a curious rumor I overheard once. Seems there's an illness pawns can catch beyond the rift that has devastating consequences for those around them. Worse still, the pawn never knows they're sick. They just become restless and flippant and won't heed the Arisen.
Indeed. Well, we shall have to remain watchful, lest one of our company should start showing signs of this sickness.
Gather round, treat your ears to a tale by a master story. Teller. And should my tale entertain
There are useful ingredients to be gathered here, I'll wager.
Shall we see if there's aught to be found while we're here?
Come to think of it, different masters favor different pawns. One whom I served preferred to have beastrons for...
You're a welcome sight, Arisen. As ever, I'm yours to command.
I I learned of a forgotten rift stone in this area during my time beyond the rift. I can take you to it, if you like.
The false sovereign has been an enigma for far too long. What say we make for Vermin's eastern edge and investigate him? I've a rough idea of where our destination lies. Shall I show you there, Master?
You have our gratitude. Lead the way. Harpies, Master!
We have no means of exploiting our enemy's weakness.